Very good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to one and all whenever you are watching the video. Myself Abhishek, and I am going to take a seminar on the topic artificial intelligence and neural networks. So these are the topics that I am going to cover in today's seminar. The first topic is history of artificial intelligence and neural networks. The idea of AI came into force during the World War II in USA. AI was designed by Neville and Simon in 1955. The term artificial intelligence was coined in 1956 in a workshop at Dartmouth College. The father of artificial intelligence is John McCarthy. Artificial neural networks was founded by neurophysiologist Warren McCulloch and mathematician Walter Pitts in 1943. The next topic is Introduction to Artificial Intelligence and Neural Networks. Basically, artificial intelligence is an area of computer science that emphasizes the creation of intelligent machines that work and react like humans. Here, the machines are trained by giving a large data sets. The performance of the machine depends on the data sets given. Let's take an example of fingerprint sensor in mobile phones. Here we give the data sets in the form of fingerprints to the mobile, and whenever next time a person tries to unlock the mobile, it verifies the fingerprints to the data sets given, and if the fingerprints gets matched, then the mobile will allows the person to unlock it. We can also call AI system as a virtual human because it can do maximum number of works that a human can do. The next is future of artificial intelligence. First feature, eliminate dull and boring task. Many of us in our daily life have come across the work that we have to do. Either we have enjoyed doing it or not. But an artificially intelligent system will do the work as we command to do it, no matter how many times. The second feature is data ingestion. It is very important to store and process the data nowadays. An artificially intelligent machine can do it. For example, in a small company, the data has to be stored systematically and processed, and every day the amount of data keeps increasing. The third feature is futuristic. AI-enabled systems are designed to observe and react to their surroundings. They not only act on the basis of the present situation but also keep in the mind the situation that may come in the near future. For example, self-driving cars. The self-driving cars notes the speed of the cars that are driving around and tries to implement the same speed. The fourth feature is prevent natural disaster. It is a very important and unique feature of AI in which it can predict the upcoming natural disasters based on the previous disaster occurred. We can predict the disaster like earthquake, volcano eruption, cyclone, which will help to save the people's life by evacuating them from that place. The fifth feature is facial recognition and chatbots. As we know, facial recognition system enables a machine to unlock or provide authorized access to an individual by verifying or identifying the person's face. And the second is chatbots. Chatbots are the software that enables conversation between the user to solve any issues that a person is facing. We can find the chatbots in maximum number of websites nowadays. There are two types of AI. One is strong and another is weak AI. Strong AI thinks the same way as a human mind. Weak AI is programmed. Strong AI machines keep learning on the basis of their previous experiences. Weak AI machines work only as they are programmed and does not learn on the basis of their previous experiences. Strong AI performs multiple tasks at a time. Weak AI performs only one task at a time. Example of strong AI is self-driven cars and weak AI is fingerprint sensor. The neural network is also a part of artificial intelligence, which is a group of interconnected nodes. In neural network, a circular node represents an artificial neuron and an arrow represents a connection from the output of one artificial neuron to input of another artificial neuron. Features of artificial neural network. An artificial neural network consists of a large number of neuron-like processing elements. All these processing elements have a large number of weighted connections between them. The connection between the elements provide a distributed representation of data. A learning process is implemented to acquire knowledge. The next topic is problem statement and future scope. Problem statement. Networking was not good before AI and artificial neural network. No proper or systematic collection of data was there. The number of human errors were high. high expenses for repetitive jobs, business range was limited. Future scope. AI is going to penetrate to every job sector in the future. AI is going to play a very important and big role in the business in daily operations. For data analysis is almost in every sector. The medical sector is also using the technology for treatment of patients. In cybersecurity, AI is used to control and monitor the activities on the internet. Biological neuron. Biological neuron consists of cell body, dendrites, axon, synapses. The cell body contains a nucleus which is the main functional unit of the neurons. Dendrites receives the messages and carries signals from synapses. Artificial neuron. It is the connection point in the neural network. It contains the input from one neuron which has some weight and activation function which processes the data and gives output to the other neuron. Network structure. There are two types of networks. One is feed-forward network and another is feedback network. In feed-forward network, the signal travel only in one direction from input to output. There is no feedback. The neural network will pass the output to the next neuron even if it has a huge error in output. And the second network is feedback network. In this network, the signal travel in both the directions from input to output and from output to input. The signal travel from output to input only if the error is high. The error is corrected in the second attempt and it is sent to the output. Network architecture. The architecture of a neural network is linked with the learning algorithm used to train. There are different classes of network architecture. One is single layer neural network and other is multi-layer neural network. The number of layers and neurons depends on the specific task. Single layer neural network. In single layer neural network, it has one input layer and other output layer. And it has activation functions which processes the data and gives the output to the other neurons. Multi-layer neural network. In multi-layer neural network, it contains three layers: input layer, hidden layer, and output layer. Here, the neurons are not directly connected to the input layer because hidden layer is acts as a intermediate between the both the layers. The activation function processes the data and sends to the output layer. And if the error is high, then the output is again sent to the input layer and processes the data until the error is minimized. Backpropagation algorithm. Backpropagation is a supervised learning algorithm for training neural network based on the gradient descent learning rule. Backpropagation is a multi-layer feed-forward network. The idea of the backpropagation algorithm is to reduce this error until the artificial neural network learns the training data. The algorithm is used to effectively train a neural network through a method called chain rule. In simple terms, after each forward pass through a network, a backpropagation performs a backward pass while adjusting the model's parameters like weights and biases. Applications of artificial intelligence and neural networks. Artificial intelligence is used in businesses. Nowadays, all businesses are getting online, and artificial intelligence use has been increased dramatically for data processing to get new customers, to expand the businesses globally, and to know about the profit and expenses of the company. Artificial intelligence is used in social media. Many times, social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram provides us suggestions of the friends or people that you may know and connects the unknown people. This is all based on artificial intelligence. And artificial intelligence is also used in tourism. Many tourism apps use the artificial intelligence to attract new clients to travel. AI is used in finances to predict the stock market, whether the stock market will rise or fall. It is also used in education. This application of AI has made the education so simple. Anybody from anywhere can learn from a person who is sitting somewhere else. It connects all the students and teachers working in the same stream. Artificial intelligence is also used in face recognition and weather prediction. Advantages of artificial intelligence and neural networks. Reduction in human error, and they provide general solution with good predictive accuracy. It involves human-like thinking. All the machines with AI think in the same way as human, helping in repetitive jobs. It is replacing repetitive jobs, which reduces the expense cost of company. Digital assistance. AI provides the digital assistance. Faster decisions. With the help of artificial intelligence, we can make the faster decisions based on the data provided to it. Disadvantages of artificial intelligence and neural networks. High cost of creation. To set up an AI based machine, the cost is more. Unemployment. AI machines creates unemployment by replacing the human jobs, making humans lazy. If all the work is done by the machines, then obviously humans will become lazy. Hardware dependence. It increases the hardware dependence as all the work is carried down by the machine. No emotions. AI machines works as per the commands, but in some situation, machine works without emotions. To explain this, I want to take an example of the film Robot, in which this disadvantage is explained clearly. The conclusion of this seminar topic is technology is neither good nor bad. It never has been. It only depends on how a human uses it. Artificial intelligence has successfully been used in a wide range of fields, including medical diagnosis, stock trading, robot control, law, scientific discovery, and toys. Neural networks also contribute to other areas of research, such as neurology and psychology. Finally, I would like to state that even though artificial intelligence and neural networks have a huge potential, we will only get the best of them when they are integrated with computing, physiologic, and related subjects. Thank you.